So, second part of the import-export guide, and in this video I will focus on how to deal with all the import missions. One thing first though, in the upper left corner it sometimes says that the mission difficulty is based on the value of the car that you're stealing. This is not correct. The missions are completely random, and you can have a very difficult mission for a standard range car, and you can have a very easy mission for a top range vehicle. So you want to make sure that you get easy missions, and how to do that, or how to do missions easily, is the thing I will explain in this video. First sort of mission I'm going to talk about is the parked vehicle mission. It actually comes in 3 variants, and you never know which variant you get when you start the mission. In the first variant, this is pretty much the easiest mission in import-export. You just have to collect the car, go there, get in the car, drive it to the warehouse, nothing will happen. It's, yeah, pretty much the easiest thing and nothing you really have to talk about. The second variant though, is when the car is guarded by, I think, 5 or 6 NPCs. I can't give you really a tutorial, just kill the guards and get away. That's all you have to do. You shouldn't do this in a helicopter though. And the third variant is the car bomb. You gotta drive around for 2 minutes, and it's not that hard. Actually, all you want to do is drive more or less straight to your warehouse, and then complete the mission once the bomb is disarmed. The positive thing about the bomb is you don't have to be very fast. That's one thing. And the other thing is that you will not send out a global signal unless the bomb is disarmed. So use this for your advantage and drive to your warehouse as fast as you can. You can even fuck up for a bit. Just make sure you accelerate quick and you get over a certain speed. Alright, let's move on to the next type of mission, and this is the driving car. It's pretty easy as well. All you have to do is go to the car while it is driving around. You got 15 minutes in total to steal it, and yeah, you can do it pretty much without damaging the car, because the driver will never be very fast. As you can see in this example that I'm showing you right now, you can actually walk up to the car, pull out the driver, and cause no damage at all. So this is a pretty easy mission. You really want to be thankful for getting it. Next mission is the car meet, and the car meet comes with 3 different locations. One is the power station, one is Vinewood Bowl, and the other is Eclipse Boulevard. And you might not know this, but you can do a lot, if not all, in a helicopter without damaging the target vehicle. And this is pretty nice, but make sure you don't lock on to something that is really close to the target vehicle, like this here. You might want to get out and shoot the last guy who's hiding next to it, but you can blow up a lot with a buzzard. Just, yeah, be a bit careful, and then you should make it. The movie set mission can come with 3 different locations as well. One is located at Fort Zancudo, the other in Richmond, and the third one is at the Vinewood sign. And the basic recommendation I can give to you is don't kill the guards at all. Just, if you're using a helicopter, just parachute straight to the car, get into it, use the boost, and get away. And if you don't get spotted by the guards, you will not receive a wanted level. Otherwise, if you get spotted, just instantly call Lester, and then you're basically done with the mission. The photo shoot mission is similar but slightly different. You can approach in two different ways. You can either use your buzzard and shoot down everyone and then get in the car and get away. Or you can just parachute down to the car, get straight into it and drive off. But you will get spotted by the guards, they will cause a bit of damage, and you will also get chased by enemy NPCs. It doesn't really matter how you do it, it's pretty easy in both variants. To do the Warlord missions quick and easy, you also want to use a buzzard. And the good thing is that the car is always parked on the opposite side from where the guards are. So you can kill the guards and then get the key, get into the car, and it shouldn't take you longer than a minute if you're using a buzzard. The lap race is pretty similar to the driving vehicle one. Basically you want to block off the finish line or the start-finish gate and then just kill the driver either with a sniper rifle. This is something you can do on the Vinewood Horse Track or on Sandy Shores, or if it is in LSIA you might just want to use an assault rifle to kill the driver and then get in the car and drive off. Let's move on to the missions where the police is involved. And the first one comes also with 3 different locations. It's the crime scene. Basically what you want to do is kill the cops, and then once you killed the cops and got into the car, instantly remove your wanted level with the help of Lester. This way your car will not get damaged this much because the police will not chase you. You could also bribe authorities, but this is more expensive. Depends really on your playstyle what you might want to do, but it's not a hard mission. Just kill a few cops, call Lester, and that's it.
So you don't want to get in serious trouble, huh? Okay, leave it with me.
The traffic stop is very similar to this, but with less police. You want to have Lester on the phone already when you get inside the car, because the police support will show up very quickly, and you don't want this to happen. So just get Lester on the phone when you get into the car and let him deal with the police.
I take it this isn't purely a social call. Of course not. You're in trouble and you need my help. No problem.
Now, the only mission that is slightly difficult when it comes to a police mission is the police chase. Your assistant will tell you that you have to pick up a parked car, but in fact it's stolen and the thief gets chased by the cops. So there is, at least on this particular location I'm showing you right now, that one little trick that you can use. You can snipe the driver before he's actually moving. And after you've done that, you get to the car, get in, call Lester again, and you have a very easy time. But it's a bit different on the other 2 locations. One is at the Eastern Freeway, and the other location is the road up to the Tonga Valley. And it's not possible to snipe the drivers there easily, but what you can do is you go ahead of the car and approach from there, and you don't trigger the driver to drive off before you actually got the situation set up to whatever you want, got fast car ready, and actually then drive towards the driver and try to kill him pretty quick. The last easy mission is the photo mission. At least it should be easy if you're not a complete noob and you know the map already. So what happens is you get a picture sent to your phone, and you can actually pretty easily tell which location it is. Then, well, if you need it, you mark it on the map or you just go there, pick up the car, and then you get a 50-50 chance of getting chased by the cops or not. Yeah, it's pretty easy unless you really have no clue about the map, and after 3 years, well, you shouldn't unless you are Mr. Boss for the fucking win. Let's move on to the 4 types of mission that you don't want to do. And for the first one, I don't have any footage. It is the police helicopter mission, where you have to go to a police station, pick up a helicopter, and then actually have your co-pilot check the license plate and locate the car. So you don't want to do this simply because it takes too much time, and you really should avoid doing source missions with an associate, because it's not finance and felony, it's not bikers. And that's the reason why you can pretty much do everything on your own, especially when it comes to import missions. The next mission you don't want to do is the time trial, aka the pink slip mission. And here's why. It's pretty simple. You have to go there for 3 minutes in average. You will beat the time with a decent car unless you completely fuck up. That's not the issue, but you will get chased by very accurate NPCs in Banshees once you collected the car. And they will cause a lot of damage. You have to drive back for 3 or 4 minutes as well. And it's just way too annoying. And here's pretty much the way you cancel this mission. Go to the racing area, get in the parked LG, start or trigger the race, get out of the LG, get back in your helicopter, and then go back to the office and get a new mission. In a very similar way, you want to deal with the Kuruma mission, aka the Little Soul Gangsters mission, simply because it will take you a lot of time to either chase or tail the Kuruma, which doesn't actually make a difference. And then you will face very overpowered and accurate NPCs that shouldn't be there in the first place. But yeah, Rockstar did it like this. They made a really annoying mission, and you don't want to do this. You don't want to bother with that shitty mission. So just go to the location, trigger the mission to start, and then either blow up the Kuruma or just get away to fail the mission. And yeah, you should be definitely better off. Now, the last mission I want to talk about is actually the most annoying mission on import-export. And it is, of course, the offshore mission, and you don't want to do this. So what you want to do when you get an offshore mission is this. Otherwise, you have to fly across the entire map, kill soldiers, snipe a few guards, pick up the car with a cargo bob, and then deal with up to 8 overpowered buzzards. You can do it, and there is a little trick to avoid getting shot by the buzzards too much. If you ascend pretty high after you pick up the car and then push your left stick forward, then the buzzards can't really catch up to you until you arrive at the warehouse. But still, you don't really want to do this mission. I think I covered all missions in this video. Hopefully you learned something, and yeah, I hope you enjoy making money with the import-export DLC.